He's got the radio on, ear to the band, eyes on the spots, phone in his hand. With ham alerts pinging, he's ready to go. Every top activator he's gotta know. His rig's on fire and his mindset tight, chasing down calls through day and night. From park to park, he's taking them down, breaking the pop-ups best around. He's the hunter, stalking the air, no time to waste, he's everywhere. Watching the spots, fire in his eye. When he calls you, you can't deny. The hunter's coming, and he's coming fast. Every call he makes, you know it won't last.
You can't deny. Kilo 8, Kilo 8, Kilo 8. Golf, golf, golf. Go back, go back, go back, go back.
The spotting page lights up with the names he knows. He's tuned in quick before the pile up grows. His call signs known all across the land. When the hunter's on, you'll understand. He's locking them in with a single sound. Another log filled as they all go down. He's the hunter, stalking the air. No time to waste, he's everywhere. Watching the spots, fire in his eye. When he calls you, you can't deny. The hunter's coming, and he's coming fast. Every call he makes, you know it won't last. Yeah, you know it won't last. He's got the gear, he's got the speed. Ham alerts are popping, he takes the lead. With every ping, his legend grows. The hunter's drive never slows. From east to west, no one escapes. He's catching them all like a game of chase. Spot to spot, he's clearing the way. No one stands a chance, no one can stay. He's the hunter, stalking the air. No time to waste, he's everywhere. Watching the spots, fire in his eye. When he calls you, can't deny. The hunter's coming, and he's coming fast. Every call he makes, you know it won't last. And when the day is done and the bands go quiet, still checking spots, stirring up a riot. Ready for the next one, ready for the fight. The hunter's always on, deep into the night. And when the day is done and the bands go quiet, he's still checking spots, stirring up a riot. Ready for the next one, ready for the fight. The hunter's always on, deep into the night.
What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by. Your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Sunday. That's right. I know what day it is today, and due to my impromptu live stream from last night, but it's time for some shenanigans.
Nanners.
And before we start shenanigans, we're going to thank our Patreons, including our newest two, Kelly, Kilo India 4, Juliet Alpha Victor, and welcome back, Brandon. You just can't leave Patreon. You can try it, but the Kool-Aid will pull you back in. So welcome back, Brandon, and welcome for the first time, Kelly.
You know, quick aside, every time a call sign ends in Victor, I want to say Kilo India 4, Juliet Alpha Victor.
Victor. Also, big shout out to the YouTube members. And between the Patreons and the YouTube members, a couple of tiers in those are getting new benefits this week. And I'm not going to let that cat out of the bag just yet. Also, the ever-changing board, Mr. James Jenner jumps back in front of Kent. Them twos went back and forth a couple of times. But that board's always changing. So thank you guys very much. And hopefully we'll make it change a couple times tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
What's up, man?
Happy non-sabotage Saturday, Shenanigans Sunday. Say that 5 times fast. And speaking of Victor, she was first in the chat today. Kelly Rose, KI4JAV, while James munches on his balls over there. Michael, Kilo Echo 4 Eastern Standard Time. Good to see you, buddy. Let's scroll on down. Georgia Parks and Propagation, buddy Ron Chris, Alpha Echo 4, X-Ray Oscar. Welcome. Kent, Kilo 9, Alpha Echo. Good to see you, my friend. Kilo 8, Golf Quebec. 5-9 in Whiskey Victor at the Penitentiary. Terry, good to see you. Brent, November 4, Bravo Delta Whiskey. That's right. It is December. December 1st. Welcome to December. What's happening? Mo, Kilo Oscar 4, Golf, Bravo, Bravo, Toby, Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta, Mike 88 KB, Ronnie, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu, Romeo X-ray. You said that pretty good with balls in your mouth. Pretty impressed with that. Steven, my boo, Kilo Delta 9, Uniform Delta, Victor. Good to see you. Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie. He's probably juggling about 6 radios by now. Truffle Butter is in the house. Victor Echo 3, X-ray November. Sierra, Brian, good to see you. Larry Bingham, that's an AI. Actually, it was not Juliet Mike who sung that. I would be rich if that was the case. Frequency Frontier KY4 DM. Howdy. Let's see who else we missed here. Martini, that's Whiskey Delta 4. Juliet Mike. Welcome. Bobby Evans, Whiskey Echo 4. Bravo Echo. Chris, Whiskey 0. Charlie Golf Charlie from East Tennessee is in the house. November 4, Charlie Whiskey Bravo. Craig, what's up? What's happening, buddy? And Richard, Kilo 6, Romeo Delta Juliet. Good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a long time. And Scott, November 2, Tango Kilo Tango. And did I miss anybody? If I missed anybody, shoot your name out in the chat right now. Josh. Oh man, what? I skipped over Josh.
How do you miss Josh? Now I got to take another bite.
Hold on. Kilo 4 Lima, India. Josh, good to see you. Welcome everybody to Shenanigans Sunday. Yeah, buddy. That's right.
You know, people often wonder why I'm always eating on Shenanigans, but you know, I do a lot for the ham radio community, and keeping a ham bod is one of those things that I do for you guys. Yes, so, you know.
That is true. Mike Steph, good to see you. Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot, Bravo.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? We had a great impromptu stream last night. Decided to pull Dan off his couch from watching TV, and
I did.
We gave some discounts away last night, and if you missed them, I'm absolutely sorry. But you got to be dedicated when that notification comes up. It's just, you got to treat YouTube just like you treat ham alerts when it comes to me. When that thing pops, you got to get off the couch and go. So,
I miss Ricky Bobby. Ricky, Whiskey 4 November Radio Tango is with Kelly. He's watching too. Ricky. Hey. Ricky Bobby.
Nobody will miss him after he takes me to that island. Yeah. Because everybody's gonna say, "Ooh, that's the King's boat chauffeur." You'll get a cool name like that. You know, kind of like the guy that we gave the King's ice cream eater to.
That's right. Getting on YouTube live streams is like ham alerts, guys. If you ain't first, you last.
That's right. But there is one sale still going. It goes till tomorrow morning at 9:15, and that is if you're going over and getting a top activator or a King's Court Patreon membership, you can get him 10% off with the code 8TRAG till tomorrow morning.
PP man, I couldn't hear you. That's why I didn't chase you, buddy. But welcome.
Okay, PP man has worked me 2 days straight on CW. 2 days straight.
I did see him spotted on 40 and 20 CW. And,
I don't think he was in the park when he worked me, but he did work me 2 days. Matter of fact, the first day I had to call him to make sure, because he sent his call sign perfect and I answered him perfect and everything. But right after I worked him, Kilo Echo 8 Papa Tango X-ray, I get Kilo Echo 8 Papa X-ray, and I'm like, is he correcting me? Did I work the wrong person? But no, I worked them back to back, so I got both of them. So
there's another Yankee Victor Delta out there that always screws with my mind too.
It's Keith from Ohio.
Yeah.
He's not Yankee Victor Delta. He's actually Victor Yankee Delta.
Yeah, it's really close. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. She calls him my twin when he works us and stuff. Guess no. Speaking of that, you're never going to guess who I worked. I didn't even know this call sign existed. And
Kilo Echo 8 Papa Tango X-ray.
No. Well, I mean, a lot of people don't know that exists because they can't hear him. But as soon as he worked me, I told him, I said, I bet you have all kinds of contacts that were made with me. And he didn't deny it. He just said, yeah, I seen you and I had to work you. Because he probably knows that but I worked Kilo Echo 8 Alpha Zulu November. How many times have you heard people say, "Is that Alpha Zulu November to me?" And I have to correct them like a million times. But I actually worked Kilo Echo 8 Alpha Zulu November.
A couple of times I've worked Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu whiskey.
Yeah, but nobody confuses that with me. But
Mm.
Alpha Zulu November, they do a lot, and I guarantee you that guy has a ton of people who log him. That is actually for me. But it was great that I actually made that contact.
Brent says he's driving. He's losing service. He'll be back in a few. Brent, you're supposed to just pull the car over while you have service.
Got to teach these guys everything, Dan. You know,
It's okay.
we've got a lot of stuff going on. Is Kilo 8 Golf go back in the chat?
He is. I saw him.
Okay, I just want to make sure he's in there because we need to address a very serious issue. And so I received a package in the mail, and this package is unopened. I mean, it still has tape sealed around it. I'm going to have to pull out the knife and open it and everything, but it's kind of scary. I mean, it could, just get me banned from YouTube or anything. I don't know what's in this package, but I did receive a note, Dan, that came with this package.
Ooh.
We're going to bring this note up, and what's scary is the note came with a voice that wrote this note. So we're going to let the voice read its own note.
Hey James, I am hoping you can take care of my baby. I am scared if I let Terry know I had our baby and what he would do to her. So I'm hoping you can take care of it for her for me. Thanks, Clarice.
That is the note. The note and the voice. So somebody says that Terry and Clarice actually have a baby, and I'm just really scared. I've got the package right here, and I know you're not going to be able to see it really good. You can see the flowers on it, and I know you're not going to be able to make out what that says, but I will tell you what it says. It says Lori and Lace Girls.
Oh my goodness!
We're going to pull out the old trusty knife here.
Let me go ahead and hover over the remove from stream button to protect our monetization. Guys, we have no idea what's in this package.
We have no idea what's in this package. It was sent to me as a gift, but also to keep safe from Terry.
Oh my!
So we're gonna open it up here.
This has got to be good. It's not an eye patch that says for Terry, is it? That'd be great. The suspense is growing. It might be used underwear, Larry. We never know. Dun dun dun.
So congratulations, Terry. You have a girl, and you now have to pay child support. This is Kilo 8 Golf Quebec and Clarice's love child.
Oh my!
I do not know her name, but she even has that stare off into space look right before you go to sleep, Terry, on an activation.
That must have been made in Dayton.
So it probably did when they were doing all that cuddling.
You know.
So congratulations, Terry. Terry says she's your problem now. Just like the deadbeat dad we knew Terry would be.
Possession's 9/10 of the law, he says.
So, yeah. So, thank you, Clarice, for letting me keep your love child with Terry safe. I don't know what to do with that, but
that is great.
That's what I received in the mail. I originally thought that was my present for the A-Trag Patreon Christmas party, and then I found out that my present was not supposed to arrive at that time yet, and which is still on delay. I'll keep looking at the form. It was due Friday, the day that the presents were supposed to be in, and it's still saying running late.
Juliet Mike said happy birthday, and Josh said she needs to activate.
Yeah, she definitely needs to activate. So I will have to get up with Clarice, and we're going to have to find out what their love child's baby name is. I mean,
so Larry brings up a good question here. Should we call Terry Dad? No, we can't, because there's only one dad on the radio, and that's Steven's dad.
yeah.
But we can call Terry Pops.
Yep. We
So
can call him Pops.
Pops.
That's right. You guys, it's no longer happy birthday to Terry on the radio. It is now congratulations, Terry.
Right. Congratulations, Pops.
Make sure everybody congratulates Terry on.
That is
She does not look. She favors you a lot more than she does Clarice. You are correct, Terry.
Do you have a scale handy so we can get birth weight?
I probably do, but not handy enough to. The good news is she's closed very well. So I mean that makes it harder for Terry for sure.
She has both eyes.
If Terry did try to break in and see his child,
Terry,
only supervised visits for you, Terry, for sure. So yeah.
Oh, that is great.
You never know what comes in the mail at my house. So I that's not the first time I've been scared by mail at my house.
Like maybe a box of wing nuts.
I have been threatened to get 50 pounds of wing nuts delivered to my house before. So yeah, now that we got that out of the way.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, congratulations, Terry. Excuse me, congratulations, Pops.
Terry the baby daddy.
That's right, the baby daddy. That is great.
Kilo 8, Pops, Quebec. Oh, poor Terry.
We need some more. We need some more Atnos. Hayden hit one yesterday in Whiskey Victor. Always good to get him on the air. But there was another one right down the road from him, and I'm surprised he didn't jump down there and get it real fast.
Well, he said that he was so out of POTA shape where he hadn't been doing it in a while. That activation kind of kicked his butt a little bit, he said. So
he had one heck of a pile up on 20 meters.
He did pop back in on Chill Pad and hung out with us a little bit last night. So it's good. I've heard from a reliable source, Hayden, that you're making a comeback.
How was he Grandpa Terry before Daddy Terry? That's some West Virginia stuff right there.
Nothing with the word Terry should surprise you, Chris.
Kilo 8, Gramps, Quebec.
Grampy, Quebec. Lord,
did I miss her name? The doll?
No, I don't have to name.
Not yet it's yet to be named. Oh,
yeah. Clarice did not send a name at all.
Oh.
So, I'll have to get in contact with her. She is in Terry protection, so not to be confused with witness protection, because she don't even want to talk about what she witnessed around Terry.
That's true.
So it's just called Terry protection.
Terry's.
Terry's. Hello, Terry's.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Terry's. Clarice and Terry sitting in a tree.
We never know. That could be her name. So.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, with that out of the way, I can breathe again. Don't have to open no more presents until this Friday night at the Patreon Christmas party.
That's right.
So
I was kind of scared. I didn't know what it was.
I was really scared. I'll tell you. Anything that has anything to do with Terry in the description is a scary thought.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
So that's what Clarice said in Dayton.
That is true. How's everybody's weekend been? It's been cold here. I looked out the window this morning. There was frost on everybody's roof. I was like, oh goodness.
Everybody's digging the. Let's see if we can catch James at the one time he wants to freeze and activate during the day.
Yeah, no joke.
So
A lot of people were out early today too, and I was like, oh my goodness, too cold.
it's definitely been cold here lately, and I was kind of aggravated because they've got the mountain in Chief Logan shut down. So it's definitely a Chief Logan Valley activation. We did have it's had some snow last night, so they closed it down. They normally anybody who's been to Chief Logan and ever went over that mountain understand why that mountain gets shut down. Sometimes they shut it down for the whole winter and don't even reopen it. And let's hope that doesn't happen.
So 20 meters won't be that good in the valley. Probably not.
Well, I had no problems with 20 meters because that's the good thing about being December. The leaves are off the trees, so I get
the Cheligas, right?
I get as much penetration as Terry did in Dayton.
Oh my jeez.
So
what's going on? Yeah, back to work tomorrow for me too, Kelly. I don't want to go. So. How are those meatballs?
Meatballs?
Yeah, are they good?
They're sausage balls.
A sausage is a kind of meat. Oh, almighty. How are those sausage balls?
They're great.
12 meters was amazing this morning, Brent says.
So yeah, that's what I'm eating. I'm eating sausage balls. But you know, for you people who make sausage balls, a lot of people use like the biscuit mix for the blending stuff. I use biscuit mix, but I use the Red Lobster cheddar biscuit mix. So
I'll be right back. I'm going to West Virginia.
Well, I mean, you already got to drive up here in December.
You know, why don't you bring me some of them Red Lobster cheddar biscuit mixed sausage balls when you drive down in Florida in February?
Well, I mean, it depends. I may take the train down.
You can bring some down to Orlando and we can have some with the brisket.
Ooh, that would be good. Sausage balls with briskets.
Yeah. Kilo Charlie 4, bravo, bang, bang. Our Duke of Alabama is in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well.
Barry says sausage balls are sausage and sharp cheddar cheese only.
Sounds good.
You're close. These are sausage, sharp cheddar cheese, and cheddar cheese biscuit mix. So I'm close to what you want, Larry. I bet you wouldn't turn them down.
That's right. The jokes write themselves. That's right.
That's right. Keeps the ham bod in check.
They could be the chef's salty chocolate balls.
Washed down with the DB gain of the world right here.
That's right.
By the way, happy birthday to Dr. Pepper.
Happy birthday, Dr. Pepper, and happy birthday, Therese.
Happy congratulations day, Terry.
Congratulations day. Oh my goodness.
So it is December.
Yes.
Has everybody got their goals for the year wrapped up?
No, but I'll tell you right now, you got them today. 30 more days for those folks in the PCN challenge. 30 more days.
Everybody got me today. So 30 more days.
Yep, there you go. As Josh would say, yeah, buddy. Only 30.
Yep, 30 more days. I do not have my goals wrapped up because this whole rent-a-car situation has really put a damper on me maybe making these last two goals. They probably will not happen and get pushed to next year. Probably will not be able to do the bike rove, and I probably would not be able to do the walk-in camp because I can't do them without the hitch hook. I could do the walk-in camp, but I can't have to rent a car out of state and then her not have a car at all. So because my walking camp is in Kentucky, where I plan to do that at. But they may get pushed back to next year, or they may not. We'll see. But
Wait for the snow to get really good and have a snowmobile rove.
need 14 for the PZ and Kivo. Hey, thank you very much for the super chat.
That's no small goal. A true N1CC, that's a really good goal to have. I'm still, I want to say 2 or 3 bands short at some parks for my real N1CC award. I have the award, but most of it's just park to park, you know.
So what would you guys say is the most illustrious hunter award?
N1CC.
I'm not a hunter, so I'm not going to say.
Well, it's a tough one, man. The one that's hardest to get, or the one that's, I mean, there's different classifications. I can pick 3 off the top of my head that are really tough.
Okay, give me your really tough.
Okay, the master sports person.
Okay,
which is 25 eagles, right? The N1CC and
Okay.
and the 6-pack.
And the 6-pack.
I think those are the 3 toughest ones.
So you got to be a pretty dang good hunter to get all 3 of those, right?
Oh yeah.
What if you got them all park to park?
You'd be yeah, that'd be
Does it
great.
still make you a good hunter?
Yeah.
Because I just recently received my master sports person, which was the last one of my 3 for those.
I didn't pick outstanding operator because he said hunter, but yeah, outstanding operator overall is probably the most coveted award. But
that is my best award that I've ever received is outstanding operator.
Yeah,
for
I'd say
sure.
the 3 that anybody can get in order of being hard, from the most hard to the least hard. I'm gonna say the 6-pack is gonna be your hardest, N1CC will be your next hardest, and then your master sports person will be the easiest of the 3 hard ones to get, I would say. Yeah, Brent. Yeah, N1CC is tough. Like I said, I'm short probably 2 or 3 bands at parks to get my real N1CC.
You guys say that's hard, but I don't think it is, because you're in my Discord, and I can't tell you the conversations that I've seen in Discord where people have sat there and worked multiple bands all the way through for hunters to get them.
Yeah.
So without my Discord, I would say yes, that would be hard. With my Discord, I'm going to say no.
It makes it easier, but it's still hard, because, I mean, just because somebody goes out on 80 meters doesn't necessarily mean you're going to hear them. You know?
Right. That's correct.
And
DX Hunter ain't easy either. Chris says, what actually is DX Hunter? Because I don't even know what that award is.
Getting more idea. Well, there's different levels. I believe it starts at 5 different DX entities.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely the Discord makes it easier to get these for sure. And the master sports person is basically just a grind. I mean, I did it all last year, right? So you get 25 eagles at 25 different parks. There you go. So.
Yeah, I know. I can tell you that the activator version of that is a whole lot harder.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing: there are people that just sit and pound out at the same parks over and over and over again. So it wasn't really that hard to get them to hunt me park to park that many times. But to get 25 eagles, you activating them, you are putting a lot of time in 25 park. That's 2,500 activations. If you want to put that in perspective. So.
It's getting to be the time of year I love. Late fall and winter into around February into March, because 80 meters 160 starts to really open up. So look, if you're looking for N1CC and activators know that pattern, there should be some more 80 meters and 160 meters on the spot page here in the winter, hopefully.
Absolutely. Which my main antenna is down right now. I have not repaired it, but I was told today that I'm getting an 80 meter coil for my new antenna. So I'll be back running on 80 meters here shortly, because that's the problem right now. Is it gets dark about 5:30,
Yeah.
and 40 meters has gone with it. So,
Whiskey one.
well, I won't say gone. I won't say gone. 40 meters turns into 20 meters.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
I get out west with 40 meters.
An eagle is 100, Brian. 100 contacts for an eagle. Yep.
Well, 100 activations where you hunt
for
apart for the hunter. So
getting worked all state in the state you live, that's for damn sure. That's a tough one too, to work your entire state as a hunter, because there's a lot of people that don't know what the hell 40 meters is.
I do not have my state.
I don't have mine either. I'm close. No, actually, I'm fairly close. I was closer to West Virginia than I was my own until those new parks got dumped. I'm picking those off fairly
This
good.
right here, I get amazed every time I hear it. But Chris has worked a new park every single day since April the 11th of 2021. That is insane.
Yeah. If people don't understand how insane that is, to find a park that you have never hunted every day and hunt it. And the reason why that's insane to me, I don't think I would ever try that. That's just pure insanity to try it. First of all, the reason why that's hard is the more parks you hunt, exponentially difficult that's going to become.
Right, the fewer and fewer it is.
Yeah,
that's like when all them parks dumped in West Virginia. Chris is probably like, yes.
Yeah, but you have to be strategic about that too, because let's just say if it's a park that's in your area that you're going to hit a lot, James, do you want to work you when it's an atno, when there's other parks on the spot page that I haven't worked yet?
No.
Or do I want to save that park for later? Maybe it's a slower week and I need that one more. You got to be strategic about what you work.
I would definitely be strategic. If so, okay, now a lot of the atnos in West Virginia are not parks that James is going to hit very much. Matter of fact, there's a couple of the new ones that I've already hit that are about like Hilbert Hill to me. I don't plan on going back to them. But if there's another park, this is my opinion, and Chris is the expert at it. His opinion will be more, but this is my opinion. If there's another park on the spotting page, and I was doing like the Panther Wildlife Management Area or the Big South, ones that's right in my area that that I'm going to go back to a lot, because both of those I've done hit, probably 4 times a piece. I would have let them set, but he don't do that. He would hunt me at every new one I hit that day. So he's the let the dice roll.
That's just insane. I can't even imagine even trying to do that. That's man.
That's right. Antarctica was on earlier in the week. Did anybody get that?
No, I heard them. Well, I didn't hear them. They were on. I saw their spots on FT8, FT4, and 20 meter voice. He also said Wake Island was on. That's awesome. I need to put Wake Island in my ham alerts. I got Antarctica in there, and now I'll put a Wake Island. Does anybody know the country code for Wake Island off the top of their head?
I don't know that one. Chris, are you saying you got Antarctica, CW, and SSB? That's awesome.
You got them on POTA or just Chris, or just the contact for DXCC?
Hey, George, it's always a pleasure, buddy. Good to see you in the chat. Enjoy your supper. DXCC, he said.
Yeah. I want to get them in that POTA park. I think each research station is a POTA entity as well. If I'm not mistaken. I could be talking out of my butt here, so don't take that as the gospel. Yeah, I need 20 more parks in West Virginia and 7 in Georgia.
20 more in West Virginia. And how many of those are still Atnos? Most of the Atnos are probably gone now, to be honest.
Unless one of my ham alerts didn't fire, I think I've gotten all the Atnos. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 of those are still Atnos to me. So let me pick one at random to see if it's an actual Atno.
There's probably a couple. I know a couple fish hatcheries that are probably still in there.
These are probably mostly fish hatcheries. Yeah.
You've got the you do have Lost River Wildlife Management Area still out there. There's a fish hatchery that's up around the Greenbrier Trail that's still active.
Oh, somebody activated Tollgate and I missed it.
Yes.
Reed.
Yeah. Reed's been playing the clever game of, oh, James was in this area and didn't get this one. He's going back. Let me go get this one. Reed's been getting as many of those Atnos as he can.
I got it. I just did not remove it from my ham alerts. So let me remove that one now. I need to re-download the CSV file of my hunted parks instead of doing it by hand. But all right, there we go. So now I think 19, but I'll re-download the list and get it accurate here. So I must have been mobile or something where I couldn't modify my alert triggers, because normally when I work somebody, I pull it out of my trigger list.
That's right. Brian says it all. Hit that like button.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button too, and the notification bell, so you can get notified the next time James puts out a video or we do something crazy on a live stream.
Doug says he doesn't see any shenanigans, but you must have missed the whole first half of the stream. Because there was definitely some shenanigans, and you can congratulate Terry later for that. But there was definitely some shenanigans going on. Yeah, we got talking actual radio here, Doug. Sometimes that happens.
I know, right?
Will I be going to any of the new ones this week? I have to do a updated see what is left as far as Atnos. If there's any Atnos left and they're not super far north, probably. But it's the time of the year that I have to watch where I go because of weather and stuff like that. So it depends. I wouldn't mind getting up there and hitting that one. There's one fish hatchery that I know of that I think I can still get to, and I just got to do a look over and see what's left, Mike. So we'll see. Terry says he needs 8 more West Virginia Atnos.
There you go. Hop in the car, Terry. Go on an Atno road. Make sure you get at least one park to park. That ain't gonna help you.
No,
gotta bring somebody with you. You gotta bring somebody.
Wouldn't help Terry. Mike, happiness is deleting something from Ham Alert.
Yeah, that's right. You just wait till I'll be able to delete that AQ trigger. I'll be happy.
Mike's probably like sitting there thinking, deleting from Ham Alerts, aka on January the 1st, deleting James out of my Ham Alerts.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mike. Are you a go for next year, Mike? Or are you gonna try the PZN challenge for a double year, 2 years straight? I think Terry.
Yeah.
I think Terry's gonna seal this deal. Terry's gonna be the first back-to-back person, which means I will not let Terry not do it next year if he tries to miss me. If Terry misses me at a park next year, I will literally call him at 4:30 every morning. I'll set a alarm and call him at 4:30 every morning and wake him up.
I think he's going to go for the Decade Award.
Because we all know I like threes.
Terry said he's going to keep doing it until you decide not to do the belly sprout anymore.
Well, this could possibly be the last year of that coming up.
Hey.
It could be. I didn't say it would be, but it could be.
Yeah, but so after next year, that'll be what, 4.5, almost 5 years of every day.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? So let's just say if you decide that one day that you don't go out to the park and you're just sitting your butt on the couch eating sausage balls, what are you going to think to yourself? Are you going to think, man, I really should, but no, man, how are you going to feel, you think?
So I think that the first time I ever just sat and watched, I literally would probably be watching the clock, watching the UTC day go by.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel one of two things. I'm either going to feel so relieved that I don't have to do it every day. I'm going to tell you, today was a struggle. Like, I did not want to go. Yes, I know I went across the street, but I did not want to go to the park today. Like, I just did not want to do it. But I'm either going to feel relieved that I don't have to feel that feeling no more, or I'm going to feel this really sick feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Like, why in the hell did I do that?
So I don't know. I do know that it is going to continue for 2025 for multiple reasons. For one, I'm going to make Kilo 8 Golf Quebec pull a three-peat off. And for two, I'm going to make it possible for the Roses to pull it off, because the Roses, well, most of the Roses have hunted me every day this year. Liz has hunted me every day this year besides Sundays. So next year, as long as one of the religious people are in, I will do a late shift on Saturday night every time. But not a second day drop. That's over. Because I don't like obligating myself to a late shift every night.
I think that'll be good, though. I think there would definitely be it. Do it every day.
What will this buy me? What Terry, Dan put an offer out to you. There is a chance for you to get a really nice present next year.
That's right.
You just have to hunt me at every single park that I do next year.
That's right.
Wait a minute. Now, I want clarification, Dan.
Hmm?
Every single park, is that every unique park or every activation?
Every activation.
Okay, every activation, Terry. So every activation. Okay, so here we go. Great question. So the tent that I want is a otter ice fishing hut, and it is about $360 some. That is why I already have the buddy heater for that tent, and once I get that tent eventually, it'll be great. I'll be doing a lot of videos probably in that tent if the lighting will work. I have to wonder about the lighting, but that is the plan. But it's about $360, and despite what some of the glamorous YouTubers show you, ham radio YouTubers do not make a fortune. I barely pay bills. So, but if Otter would like to send me a tent and let me review it for them, I'll gladly do that.
Is that it?
Yes, that is it.
The thing looks warm.
Oh yeah, it's insulated and it's very warm.
41 square feet. That's awesome. Yeah, I like that thing.
Yeah, that and a buddy heater, and I'm told that I will have a sweat box in there. So
you have to go outside just to cool off. November Charlie 4 X-Ray Lima, my buddy Dom. Good to see you. Welcome.
So, Stephen, I'm guessing you're just now getting in the stream because you're mentioning Terry. Thank you for the super chat. But congratulations is in order when you talk to Terry now, Stephen, because Terry is a daddy. We found out live on the Shenanigan Hour.
You know what? Stephen had a good idea. It's Shenanigans. So let's do this. Let me present this window again here. We got 15 minutes left in the stream. The ultimate stay warm otter POTA hut. I'm not going to call it a tent because it's a hut, right? Insulated and everything else. And Steven said, well, excuse me, Eastern Standard Time said, let's raise the money right now. Y'all surprised me with some super chats here. Let's get James this ice shelter so he won't freeze his sausage balls off in the chat here. MBO with the $10.
Oh Lord, here we go. and I don't even got to drink pickle beer because I ain't got none.
No pickle beer. Whiskey 1 to Whiskey Charlie for the tent fun.
Oh Lord.
Now you already have the buddy heater.
Yes, I already have the buddy heater.
Man, I imagine if you put that thing in there, it's going to warm up quick. That's some pretty thick insulation that's on here. See if I can zoom in on here. There we go. Yeah, that's some pretty good insulation.
Just to let y'all know, Jeremy over in Alaska uses an otter, so I know it's going to be warm.
Oh, that's what it is, because I've seen his. Okay, I've seen some pictures.
Yeah, Jeremy does use an otter, and he has suggested them to me before as well.
That is really cool.
So far, thank you very much, James, Brian, and Stephen. Oh.
If we hurry up, we can get it by December 5th. How can I make this so it's not so big? I'm just going to play around here because, hey, it's Shenanigans. Oh, I don't want to do that.
Is it Shenanigans?
Yeah. I don't know what I did.
Thanks again for the other super chat since he typoed.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody wants to correct their typos like that, we can do that.
The nut hut. Oh, pitch that tent, John. Okay, Josh says pitch the tent.
Oh, thank you very much, Josh.
Mike Halpenny with the tent fun.
Oh, boom. Back to back.
Put it back up here. Craig wants to know what you click on to give to the tent fund. In your little chat window down there should be a little icon with a $sign on it. If you're on your computer, when you hover your mouse over it, says show your support for Ham Radio Adventure Guy.
You guys are just trying to get me to go out more than once a day.
Are these available on Amazon with the Cyber Monday deal? I don't know. Let's look.
I think they are available on Amazon. I do not know that they're on a deal or not, but I do think they are available there.
You know, it's cheaper at Bass Pro Shops right now. The Otter on Amazon is $450. Oh, here they are. Yeah, okay, so they're about $400 on Amazon and $350 at Bass Pro Shops. So, go figure. Oh, we got Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie. That button over there.
Thanks for the third donation, Brian, and thank you very much, Chris.
You have a bigger tent than that, Chris? Holy crap. Thank you so much.
And Terry, I'm not interested in using your white van down by the river.
In a van by the river.
We already found out. Hey, thank you very much, Zulu Romeo X-ray. We already seen that what the white van produced down by the river.
That's very true.
Stephen, since you haven't seen Clarice and Terry's love child, did arrive to my house, and I did send out a message to thank you very much, Mr. Charlie Whiskey Bravo and Mr. Eastern Standard Time. I did reach out to Clarice to find out her name, and we're waiting on the name. Yeah, that's why congratulations are in order to Terry. So
I think Terry's is a great name.
I think Larry hit it with the, you know, if she tells me to name her, I'm going to go with Larry's name of Therese.
What are we up to? I mean, I'm gonna have to add here. Hold on. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Oh God, Dan, you're going to have to add to. You're going to have to add on.
Let me get my
So
calculator out.
it started with James Jenner. I'll give it to you.
Right,
We got. You ready?
Yeah, I got it. 1999, 999, 50, another 50, 999, 51, 20, 50, 10, 2. We're at 292 right now.
292.
292.95.
95.
Because you know, you got to collect tax.
The things y'all do to keep me in the field poding, I'll tell you what.
That's right.
But it's pretty exciting because I have been wanting to get this ice fishing tent and a buddy eater and go out and do some like hours upon hours activation, changing bands, sitting in there for about 3 years. Actually, I've talked about doing this. So
You're gearing up for your an Alaskan activation.
This is true. Even though I would probably be using Jeremy's tent because I'll be heading over to see him when I go. But that is the getting used to thing. And the point is, I won't have to no longer worry about my hands freezing doing CW. No, activate all Alaska is not happening, Jack. No.
That would be great, though.
No. That's definitely not going to happen.
How many parks are in Alaska? That's a good question.
I don't care if there is 20. I'm not going to activate all Alaska.
Up north is 60. What's going on, buddy?
Probably if I did 5 or 6, say thank you very much for
10 pizzas.
10 slices of pizza, so that's another $30 stand.
168 parks in Alaska. All right, another 30 brings us to 322.95.
Almost there, guys.
Brian says you need a small folding table and a couple of folding chairs to go in that tent.
I've got a small folding table and I've got the chairs. I've got the heater. The tent is what we're looking to do. Stephen with the $9.99.
332. Let's see how you say how tall is the tent. Let's see if we have dimensions on this thing. Reviews, questions. California. Make sure it doesn't give you cancer. Because everything according to California gives you cancer. It just says 48 square feet total. 5-sided, 2 to 3 people. Doesn't have any kind of dimensions. But if it'll fit 2 to 3 anglers, I imagine you could stand up in the thing. I mean, it looks. You figure the windows will probably be, eye level. So yeah, you probably stand up in it. So 6.5 feet at the very peak, I would assume.
Greg says, click show more.
Where's the show more? Shop below. Add to wish list. Am I going crazy? There ain't no show mo. Oh, show more. That show more. Okay.
That's more.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Set up 75 inches high, 108 inches in width.
There we go.
So 75 inches high, 108 in width. Weighs 35 pounds, collapsed. I don't know why I think y'all can read that. You can't because it's too small. Here we go. There we go.
I can't read it even when you make it big.
Roomy 5-sided design, 48 square feet. Thermatech 600 denier fabric with light blocking, wind stopping. That should do it, he says. Let's see what that puts
Boom.
us
There
at.
we go. Thank you very much, Josh, again. And thank you very much, everybody, for the super chats. That is absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
Looks
that
like we're going to have a better winter this year in the Poda Parks for sure.
I lost my total because I was trying to calculate how many inches 75. I mean, how many feet 75 inches are. But that definitely put us over, Josh. Thank you.
That puts us over. So, which is good because the over will go on shipping. So, good deal. Hey, thank you very much, guys. That's awesome. I will have to get this thing ordered and taken care of now. And
It's beefy. It weighs 36 pounds.
yeah, it's not like it's going to be something I'm going to be hiking in somewhere with. So that will be one of the Poda wagon deals right there. But it's it's not going to be it's going to be more of a setup and more of a Dom style activation, set up and bang out the bands because it's cold one day. Because I mean that's just like today. It was just cold, and even though I did do 40 sideband and CW and 20, I would have liked to have been out there a little longer and done some more bands and stuff. So
it has an overhead cargo storage net as well. So when you get hungry, you can just reach up there and get your brisket.
So good deal. That is awesome. Good stuff.
Man, time flies when you're having fun. Time flies.
Good deal. Yeah, we are at the top of the hour. So, man, what you got coming up?
Not a lot, man. Back to work next week, unfortunately. And other than that, hunting parks as I see them. Hopefully, work more on my worked all of Whiskey Victor and worked all of Georgia. Get those out. But hopefully, everybody has a great week coming up. What you got?
Well, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to order an ice fishing hut and wait for it to come in and check it out for sure. I've been waiting for it for a long time. So thank you guys very much for that. That's absolutely awesome. But other than that, I'm going to be activating daily and doing videos daily because that's what I do. And I'm able to do that thanks to the support of the people in this chat and all the supporters of this channel, and I deeply appreciate it, guys. 2025 is going to be a big year for A-Trag. It's going to be. I've said it before, and I'm saying it again. It is going to be my most active year ever.
It's going to be huge.
Am I saying what number is going to be the most active? No, because I've put out some big numbers before, but we're going to say that if you've ever thought about doing the PZN challenge, next year is the year to do it because you'll have more opportunities daily to get me. My average was about 3 parks a day this year. That's been the average, but that's going to go up next year for sure. And I can't say what all goals I'm working on, but I got some good stuff coming up. That's coming up later this year for a stream. And speaking of streams, this Wednesday is going to be a great stream. We are going to have Thomas, Mr. CW himself, and he's going to be on the stream. Yeah, 6 Mile Conquer is happening in 2025. I really look forward to that, Brent. That was the park that really cost me not being done with Kentucky because I would have been done. I had a few more to get plus that one, but I would have got those if 6 Mile Island would have been out of the way. And then I wouldn't have to worry about these other 40 some y'all dropped. But that's okay. We're going to finish Kentucky next year. Everybody knows we're finishing Kentucky next year. That can be out there, but it's going to be a busy next year. So if you want to do the PZN challenge, if you got what it takes, just a quick suggestion: get a mobile set up. That's just a way to have it, because if it's so much easier to be out eating and run out to the car and get it than to be sitting there eating and like, oh, what do I do?
Or dip out of a wedding,
Yeah, we're step out of a wedding like Steven and the Pearsons, and it's like Terry has a mobile set up, and today when he hunted me, he's like, "Good, I can go eat now." That's what he said. He's like, "Good, I can go eat now." But he still stayed around for CW. Because I went over to CW because I did VAST call, and I guess they just sit and they listen to the rest of my activation to try to get a hint where I'm going or something. I said, VAST call sideband. And I get over, and everybody knows where I'm going to be activating CW. And I'm setting up, and I'm fixing my log and stuff. And I'm hearing 3 or 4 of them just throwing out calls left and right. And I'm like, this is great. Pre-made pile up. So then after they all stopped, I worked Kent and I worked Terry, and then Josh was in there as well. So it was great. So anyway, busy week coming up. We're going to go, so you guys can watch Frank or Charlie, whichever one is next. And thank you guys very much. And we appreciate you. 73, everybody.
See ya.